This is I just wanted to show you how I do the petal stitch on this little flower here. You come up at the middle of the flower, and then you just wind your thread around to the top and back, go in the same place you came out, okay, and then you're coming out at the top of the petal, the tip. Pull through, and then go down outside right next to the floss. Don't go right on top of the floss, but a little bit left of it. Alright, so then you're just going down. And that'll make your petal go all the way around. If you want to do these leaves over here, you could do the stem stitch, which is just basically going around on top of the lines. This is DMC floss, 3 strands, and the number is 321. If you're going to be using different colored floss, I would recommend using one of those tracing pencils that you can wash out with water. This is a fine felt medium marker, since I'm doing this in all red work. But I noticed that unless you get it, like, see on this one right here, you have to try to get it right on top of where your drawing is, otherwise it'll show through. But I've been doing pretty good so far. So let's just see. I call this a leaf. So then I would just go diagonally up to the tip of the leaf. Like that, a little diagonal. Or if you didn't want to fill in the inside, if you didn't care if that was empty, you can just do the outline stitch. Like that, all the way up to the top. This should really be in a hoop. It's not very taut, but actually it's just an example, so. Okay, so just fill that in as tight as you want. If you want a little space between each stitch, that's your choice. I would probably fill it in all the way. And then if you want to do a popcorn stitch for the middle of your flower, that's pretty easy. You would just go to the middle here, the middle of your petals, and then you would, see if I can get this, twist your thread around the needle a few times. 1, I usually do 2 or 3. 1, 2, 3. Go back in the same hole you came out of, or very close. And then you have a little button stitch or popcorn stitch. Alright, I wanted to just show you how far I'm getting with my project here. It's Alaska. See, over here is like ferns, and that I would do just in a straight stitch for the branch, and then for the stems it's just one single stitch out the one end in the other, and then you go back and forth, here to there, here to there. Let me get my needle. Yeah, start here to there, and then go back down. Start here to there, here to there. I would do the middle stitch, or the what would you call that, the stem. I would do that first, and then the bird is done in outline. You could do outline stitch or the backward stitch, which is what I do, which is you come here, you go about, oh, not even an inch, maybe half an inch. You go down there, and then after that, after the first one, you don't go down that same hole. You go about a half an inch, you go down there, and then you come back. That's why it's called backward. But I already finished this part with the petals, and it's kind of tricky because I did use that felt tip pen. So it's okay in the red, but I would definitely recommend, if you're going to be using different colors, to use that wash away pencil that you can buy. I think Clover has them. So then Alaska, I'm doing the outline stitch. Those are really small because the letters are small. And then all I have left is the last frontier, which will probably do the back stitch. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll show you this when it's finished. I have 3 made already, so I plan to make more. It's kind of a fun, relaxing thing to do when you're sitting in front of the television. I like doing different projects. I usually knit, but I'm kind of sick of knitting, so you definitely need a hoop. I have a wooden one with a spring. I like those. Keeps it nice and taut. Alright, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.